Hello gorgeous, I am back with another beauty hack, and today we are testing out the very popular red lipstick for concealer. Does it work? Does it not? I don't know, let's find out. If you wanna know, keep on watching. So I already have a full face of makeup, obviously, and I did my normal routine. If you haven't already checked out my dark circle concealer, dark circle routine, I will link it down in the description bar below for you guys to check out. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of the makeup under one eye, but leave my normal routine on the other eye so then we can compare the two. So, let's take it off. As in the makeup, not the clothes, girls. That was stupid. Okay, so to get started, I'm gonna prime the area. No matter what you're putting on your under eyes, you always wanna prime it. It's super delicate skin, and so you wanna just prep it. First with eye cream, then a primer. I'm using my Body Shop All-in-One Insta Blur, and I'm gonna just tap that under the eye. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm using the Kat Von D's, the Lock It Tattoo Foundation. It is in light 47, and I already have this all over my face, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit under my eye because obviously I can't color correct the under eye area if I'm not doing to it what I'm doing to the rest of my face. I hope that that was in plain enough English because that sounded like a really complicated way to explain that, sorry. But basically I have foundation everywhere else, so I have to also put foundation there. So because it's just my eye area, I'm gonna tap it in. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, I know in these lights it looks like I don't have any dark circles. And that's why I love these lights, because mama has some serious dark circles. I mean, I talk about it all the time. I call them my old sea hag bags under my eyes because that's what they are. But I want to clarify, and I've said this before, so I'm going to say this again. Bags and dark circles are two different beasts. Bags are when you have an actual bag under your eyes, and dark circles is where you have darkness under your eyes. I do not have bags. I know I reference them as so. I have dark circles. And so that's where the color correcting comes in. I've talked about how you use peach under your eyes, and if you haven't watched any of my videos before about the under eye area, the reason that you go for peach is because the under eye area tends to be purple and look bruised. So when you look at the color wheel, when you are color correcting, you always go opposite of the color spectrum. So if you have a red area, such as a pimple, you're gonna correct it first with a green color corrector, and then you're going to cover it with a concealer. For under eyes, it is purple, so you're gonna go in with an orangey tone to correct it. So I hope that makes sense. Now, the hack that we keep seeing all over Pinterest is with red lipstick. This actually would make sense if you have super dark circles and dark skin. I do not have dark skin. I do think I have dark circles. Don't leave me any comments below saying I don't, because I do, and I know I do. But what makes sense is using an orangey toned lipstick for this. NYX High Voltage Lipstick in Free Spirit. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply this to my under eye to try to color correct, and we're gonna just test this out and see if it works. So here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people doing this hack and applying the lipstick under the eye as you would concealer, like in the full triangle. That is so incorrect. And the reason that it's so incorrect is because this whole area isn't purple. You're not color correcting this whole area. You only wanna apply it where you have the dark areas, where you wanna correct. So, and the other thing that I don't see a lot of people doing, and this is really important, is this area right here. This is the inner socket of your eye, but it also tends to be the deepest and the darkest point of your circles. So that is the most important area to focus on. So I'm using a concealer brush, and it's from Sigma. It's the Angled Buff Concealer in F66, and I'm gonna apply this everywhere that I see darkness under my eye. Ooh, this is dark. So as I was applying, if you notice, I'm tapping because as we get older, or even as I was younger, I noticed that I have little fine lines underneath my eyes. And those are most likely smile lines because, you know, when you smile, your eyes crinkle. But your makeup tends to settle there. So when you tap your makeup into the under eye area, it really helps to give you a cleaner, smoother surface as opposed to wiping it and like painting across it. You're just gonna get that makeup settling into those lines. So you're better off to tap it in like this. All right, so now that I have this on, I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender and really press it into the under eye area. I got it a little bit too far over here for my liking, so I'm gonna press that in really good. And I worked it up into the inner crease, as you can see, because like I said, when I turn, you can see that is the darkest part of my circle, but my circle goes down and around. So that's what we want to correct. So now that I corrected, I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to be using NARS Creamy Radiant, or Radiant Creamy. Try that again. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's in Chantilly. I think this is the exact same concealer I used in my last dark circles video. And I'm just going to apply it, get up into that corner real good. And then this is where all of you guys who like to do the triangles, this is where this comes in. So we're just going to apply it all over the place. Okay, so now to set the concealer, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I love this powder for the under eyes because I really feel like it makes you look alive and refreshed and just awake under your eyes. And I'm using my damp beauty blender. I'm gonna pop that in. This is the time where you can bake. I've seen you guys ask questions what baking means. It just means to apply a powder product into your eyes and let it kind of just settle there while you work on the rest of your face. So if I have more steps to do in my face, I would probably just let this sit there and bake, but I'm just gonna blend it out. All right, so here is the finished look. I went ahead and touched up with a little bit of blush and highlighter. So this eye is the lipstick hack, and this eye is my normal routine with the Bobbi Brown Peach light to medium color corrector and then concealer. So what do you think? I think that this actually did a really good job of color correcting and getting rid of the dark circle. I feel like my under eye area on this side looks really refreshed, really awake, really bright, and I like that. You have to be light-handed in this. And I do think it's so important to make sure that you're not applying too much outside of the dark area. You want to really concentrate it where the darkness is under your eye. So leave a comment below. What do you think? Is this something that you would try? Do you think it truly looks better? In my opinion, I say it's a double thumbs up win. All right, let me know what video you want to see from me next in the comment section below. Don't forget to visit me on my blog, angelalanter.com. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Au revoir. Hello, gorgeous. Today we are talking about scent. I've had a lot of requests from you guys asking what perfumes am I wearing and loving, and so I thought, why not put together a video and show you guys what is currently in my perfume collection.